Welcome to LXN the show. We're inviting you to join us in exploring nerdiness in all its forms as we discuss sci-fi, fantasy, stories, and community. LXN the show will focus on how we bring people together and make a special place for Black nerds or blurs and all nerds in general. We hope to add to the culture by discussing all things nerd from an Afrofuturistic mindset, and we want to discuss our love of nerd culture in a way that assumes Black people and all people of color belong, are valued, and add depth to the stories being told. Join us no matter where your nerd love takes you. We'll be discussing it all: Star Wars, Star Trek, board and video games, TV and movies, moments and movements in the culture with as much coolness as we can muster. Welcome to our show. Guys, it's been a while since we've chatted, so we're going to do a quick icebreaker. Before we dive into this amazing comic, I want to give you our question of the day. I want to ask you to introduce yourselves as we do this, but also think about your first introduction to comic books. What was the first one you might have read? What made you pick up a comic book? Do you remember the experience of buying the cheap comics versus the expensive comics at the store? What was your first experience with the comic book?
That is an interesting question.
Yay, I'll take it.
My name is Marcus Ross. I'm a board game designer and a web developer. And let's see, comic books, I think the first time I remember being truly aware that comic books are a thing people buy was the Death of Superman issue.
Oh.
And that they put out variant covers and they sent, they overprinted that thing so much.
Oh, that you couldn't miss it.
You could not miss it. And then...
Did you visit comic book stores as a kid?
I did, but not for comics. I was getting, there was a Star Trek collectible card game. That's how big a nerd I was. I'm like, the comic books are not nerdy enough. I need
to go deeper.
Yes. Like one time I met the actor who played Scotty and I had his card from that game and had him sign it. I wish I still had that.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah,
that's painful.
I don't have it. We have.
But you have the memory. We're gonna hold on to that. That is cool. Did not know there was a Star Trek playing card game. So your nerd is strong.
Oh, there's so much about that.
You're like whole episode.
They were like were there also cards that had like the ships?
Yeah, there were ships and planets, and you put them across, and then you played one-on-one.
I am not worthy to be in your presence. Your nerd is too strong.
Yeah, I have it. It's at home. I have it.
That's crazy. That's so cool.
My name is Jade Rogers. I am the Chief Innovation Officer and founder of the House of Afro Capes and Curls. I was an infant.
Oh.
So my oldest brother is significantly older than me.
I'm not sure he appreciates the emphasis on significant, but that's just me as an oldest sibling.
I mean, he was in college.
Yeah.
He was 20 years old.
Yeah, but
significant.
Okay, we're going back. We're running it back. Okay.
That's a whole generation. That's significant.
Okay.
Literally, he is a boomer.
Oh.
I am an X.
Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize to that man.
But he was a comic book collector as a child.
Yeah.
So he had like first runs of Spider-Man and Superman, and he was very much into Marvel. I don't remember any DC. He loved Thor. And so I remember probably Spider-Man.
Was maybe your first one?
That's probably the first one that I remember getting in trouble for.
Oh, snatching?
Yeah, I was trying to read it.
You were aggressively reading.
I was trying to read it.
Yeah, he was like.
But I was
you're a baby.
Was this uninformed borrowing, or is this like a...
I don't know.
I think he probably knows. Again, sorry to that man.
I do not know.
My name is Crystal. I'm your host tonight. I'm so excited to be with these giants in the fields of nerdiness. My first experience was my dad trying to get my brothers into reading. So he took us to the comic book store and let us have $20 each. I love to read, so I was like, $20 free for no reason. I don't have to earn it. I'm taking it. And I fell in love. And I lived on the base at the time here in Omaha, Bellevue. And there's a comic book store out the back gate. And then they used to have cheap comics, $1, like in the dollar bin. And I was more of an indie. I like the independent stories. If my parents had known what I was reading, though, if they had known, there would have been trouble because it was way too mature. And
They
I
just
loved
thought
it.
their words.
Yeah, and they were like, and my brothers were reading Superman, Spider-Man, but I was reading like the Harbingers and like like it was dark. If you know, you know, and you should enjoy. I mean, it's yeah. I don't know how come I gravitated towards those independent stories, but I really loved them. There was one, and it was she was half demon, half angel. She was basically naked in the comic book now that I look back at it. I wish I could remember the name of it, but it was really good. She was fighting everybody. She was a beast. But anyway, that was my first introduction to comics and I loved them. But today, and that brings us to our topic today, we'll be discussing Saga, which is a graphic novel by Brian K. Vaughan and illustrated by Fiona Staples. The series was started in 2012 and quickly became one of the most popular ones that we have seen. It is still being printed. There was a hiatus at around 2018. He came back in 2020, took another baby hiatus, and we're hoping to see another one this year. Is that correct? But we're hoping, fingers crossed, because it has spanned a decade now. And I think one of the reasons that we talk about this one is because it follows family. So I'm going to give us a brief synopsis, and just be aware that there may be spoilers, but it's been out for a decade. So we're hoping that you'll join us on thinking about kind of where you might fall into the love of this comic. I do want to also say it's pretty dark. Agreed?
Yeah, it's fair. There's dark portions
And
in the larger narrative.
I was like, not for the kiddies.
No,
No,
no, not for children.
It is not for children.
I just wanted to get that out there too. So Alana comes from Landfall, which is full of a militarized tech-forward. I'm not going to make any allusions to the worlds we live in today, though they could be made. But she lives on Landfall, which is technology advanced, military-forward society. And she works at a prison.
They have wings.
They have wings. And she works at a prison where she meets Marco, who comes from, now I can't remember the name of Marco's place. Can't tell you. Don't judge me. But cause Marco lives wherever he lives, and they're magic folk, but they're also in this war and they're fighting for their lives. And they have a baby named Hazel. And the story is told from the point of view of Hazel, from the future. She's telling the story of her life and her past. So we follow their trials and tribulations as they work to raise their baby from a forbidden union and escape the clutches of their oppressive governments. Ooh. Not too corny? A little? Okay, I loved it. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys to swing big and rate the full series that we have so far, volumes or issues 1 to 54, scale of 1 to 5. 1 being, I wouldn't have kept reading it, or 5 being, the best thing I've read in my life.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with how it was released. I've only read the anthology here that's 1 through 9. Mm-hmm. I couldn't put it down, so I got through all of it in a couple days.
Oh, wow.
It's like, it doesn't need numbers. I was just like, okay, well,
let's keep
sleep
going.
is optional.
Let's keep going. You said being tired is tomorrow's problem.
Being tired is tomorrow's problem. I need to know what happens next.
So what's your you gotta give it.
You gotta give it a number.
You gotta give us a number.
You don't get a number. That's not a number.
I think that's a 5.
Oops.
I guess we'll have to just round it to a 5. It's fine.
As you should.
As you should.
Dropping off the top or the bottom, I can't tell.
No, 5.5, like 5, 6, 10. Like
On the scale of 1 to 5, we're going 10.
Yes.
Okay.
I have made a huge investment.
Yeah.
Of time.
Yeah.
And money.
It's like, 5 is you've been through this several times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because you would read it again.
I would read it again.
Yeah.
And it is not my copy, so I was trying to be,
Gentle.
kid gloves.
We appreciate it. I'm sure she appreciates it. I also gave it a 5. I loved it. I read the first one and I went out and bought the compendium. I was like, I need everything they have. And I can't wait for them to do a second compendium. I hope we get that far. But I think the reason I loved it, and I kind of want to get your, what's your biggest takeaways? Like, despite the war and despite all the things we meet and people we meet along the way, like Hazel's recollection of her childhood and like the focus on family is beautiful to me. I was like, I just love that. And then and then they try and make a point of like showing those moments and the craziness of them being like just a cute little family. And I'm like, oh, my heartstrings. I mean, I love all the other stuff too, but that part, like always coming home to that really touched me and made me be like, I want them to survive. So that was my hook. Yeah. What about you?
What's the question? I'm sorry.
What was the biggest thing that kept you reading?
Oh, geez. I think just one of the things I really love is not being able to predict what's going to happen next. And this series, there was
everything.
Every issue, there's something that you just turn the page and go, what am I looking at?
What could this mean?
Where did this come from? None of the previous pages let me think. None of this was happening until right now.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, just the tribulations they went through.
Absolutely crazy stuff.
So I think I started reading, it was they weren't full volumes.
Mm-hmm. You were watching issues at that point?
Well, I read it at the library.
Okay.
So the library had a copy, and I think there were 3 volumes, but the volumes weren't like a set of 10. It wasn't like issues 1 through 10. So it wasn't full.
Yeah.
And I think I started at the library, and I didn't even, or did I start at a bookstore? Oh man, I think I started at a bookstore, and they only had the first one or something because they were gone. And then I realized that the library had it, so then I ran to the library like the same day.
Oh, you said, wait a second.
Read them there, and then realized that there was maybe 1 or 2 issues. So I was still really early in the reading. And so I went to the comic book store and then got the most current issue. So I've been reading for a long time.
So what is it that what made you run from bookstore to library to comic book store? You're like, I'm making a day of it.
It is fantastical.
Yeah.
There are things in there that
why? Yeah. Why did you put this TV on this man's head?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Why is the king a robot king?
Yeah.
But he's got a television for a head and a body of a human.
Yeah. And the television is like a TV sometimes. It's not just like
it shows his emotion and what he's thinking, whether he wants to be thinking that at the moment or not.
Yeah.
And he's a
That's
villain.
the thing. Is he? Yeah.
He isn't.
Absolutely.
This is his father. His father is the worst villain.
And he's a father. Like, he does villainous things.
He does many villainous things.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Which makes him a villain. Okay. Well, who was your favorite character? So I'm going to do a quick synopsis of characters, and you have to choose. And you can only choose one, which you guys don't like to follow my rules, but that is the rule, so prepare yourselves.
I got it.
Okay.
I got one.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let me introduce them. Okay. So Alana, again, is the mommy, and she is from Landfall. She is a prisoner. She's not super involved in the politics of it all, but she is kind of a beast. She fights, she's mad, and she carries this baby. She's our mom. Marco, he is a lover of all people, but he's also, don't mess with Marco. He will shoot you, and he won't like it.
No, he won't like it. He'll be very bad about it.
But he is going to protect his family. And he's from Wreath, like we said. So, and he's using magic, but he's also, cinnamon bun soft boy. We love him. Hazel is the baby, and she's growing up in the madness. She is, mixed race, and that's not allowed in this society. Isabel, to your point of just rando characters, is a ghost girl who saves Marco at some point. In gratitude, they let her bond to Hazel so that she can travel with them.
And she's missing the lower half of her body.
She doesn't have a lower half.
Just checking. Okay.
She was killed by a landmine. Why not?
And she's cast in a pink hue.
Yes, because why not? And Prince Robert IV, who we were just talking, I said Robert. Prince Robot IV, who we were just talking about, has a TV for a head, but he's the prince and he's sent after the family because
illegal.
Yes, they're illegal. And he's one of their assassins. The Will, another freelance assassin who's sent by Wreath, who has a companion named Lion Cat who can tell when you're lying and will tell you.
Liar.
And his girlfriend Gwendolyn. No, well, I guess that's not really his girlfriend, but
Is it the Spider Lady?
Yeah.
No, Spider Lady's different.
Oh, okay.
I didn't bring up Spider
So
Lady.
Gwendolyn
Gwendolyn is
was
Marco's
Marco's.
ex-girlfriend and was now partnering with the Will. And then I also mentioned Sophie, just because she was in there. Gwendolyn. Any other characters you guys want to mention? Because there's so many.
Marco's mom?
Marco's mom.
We'll just say Marco's mom.
Let's go with it. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. She's yes. That's a good call. So of these characters are the ones that you can remember. Who is your favorite?
Marco's dad.
Hilarious that you would say that. Tell us your why.
So they get like introduced to this family all at once.
Yeah.
They were looking to see what happened to Marco and try to get him out of some situation, and they just fall right into, hey, here's my wife and our child. And dad is instantly in. He doesn't care that it's illegal. He's like, sends his wife off and ties up the mother and is like, I'm going to now make clothes for this child, my grandchild.
Yeah.
He's 100% in with nothing.
It's cute because it's like, oh, that's why Marco is such a sweet boy.
Uh-huh.
Like, I love that too.
Marco.
Okay. Yes.
I want to say Alana, but after things happen and Alana is dealing with trauma and grief,
Yeah.
she is not the best mother.
Yeah.
She wasn't the best mother before.
Well, okay. So I want to push back a little bit because she's not a nurturing mom.
No.
That's one thing. She's not, but that's okay because Marco's there to nurture.
Yes.
So I don't, before she decides that she's going to be a drug addict, before that happens, I'm not.
And the dancer.
Yeah, before she goes down that route, I'm all with Alana. I loved her. I thought she was strong and like,
she still is.
yeah.
She's going through something, and this is how she's dealing with.
I mean,
the
they are
loss.
being hunted.
And they are being
Yeah,
hunted.
and she has a major loss, and that was actually another, like, I was like, why would you choose to make this loss even more traumatic by projecting it? She's having hallucinations of the thing she lost, and you're like, why are you like this, Brian K. Vaughn? Excuse me, Brian K. Vaughn. I don't know. That's the second time I've combined words. We'll move on, but it's just. I just want to note it. Yeah. Okay. So why do you love Marco the most?
Because he is nurturing, and would he be chaotic good? I don't know.
Are you gonna make alignment charts for these people?
I do think he's not a neutral good.
No.
So he's got it, and he's not. Yeah, chaotic. Cause he just be falling into stuff, and he believes
He kind
people.
of has his own order, even though it looks like
okay.
chaos.
Okay. So.
But he's not lawful good. It's closer to lawful neutral. by
Oh,
half.
interesting.
It's like he's got his own code.
Okay, so the reason I was like, is it like, because in this world, because he was already in jail.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He was already out here doing the things. And then he, winked at this woman, in prison. And then they broke, they had to do that. And he was, and he shouldn't have been in jail. But I'm like, is that lawful?
He's a rule breaker.
Yeah. Because the rules are stupid.
To a fault.
Yeah.
The rules he follows are his own. The
Okay.
fact that it's
The fact that none of us else know them.
that big a deal.
Which I mean, I get that. Like, because I also believe, like, if the rule is stupid, it's not real. And I don't have to talk about it anymore.
Like, I don't want to shoot you. Let me find a different way to dispatch you.
Yeah.
That's his sort of order. He's like, this is a weapon. I'm not going to
Okay, you
use
know
it. I'm
what?
going to throw it in the ship and make it go faster.
And then when he threw his wife off the balcony, like at the very beginning, and she was like, how'd you know? He was like, I figured. And you're like, I don't know if that's the best. She's holding your daughter. I don't know if that's the best way to figure out if she could fly for real.
Wings.
But they had never worked before.
He just believed in her so much.
Yeah. He needed those wings to work.
I know. I was like, I guess that helps.
No, he's chaotic.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't have alignment that fits. He's just doing whatever.
Okay, all right. I like Marco too, but after Lion Cat, because that's just so funny to me, like just in your face, you're a liar, and I can tell. Like I think that's hilarious. But I do like Alana because she is protection first at all times, and she like looks at Marco and is like, "Yeah, I gotta protect you because you out here wilding, like you're a wild boy." And I just, he's soft and sweet, and she's like, yeah, I'll do it, kind of energy. And I love it. I really, really do. I think this series deals with like intense themes, so many different things, but mostly about like what family means and what diversity looks like. Where do you guys see that most in the series?
So much diversity.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about the spider lady.
Yeah. Which is again why
I mean, she has 8 eyes and a female body, but a spider
the legs,
the legs.
Yeah. How many people in this entire series present as human? I think it's like the Will and like Gwendolyn. Maybe.
but she's landfall.
Yeah.
So she has horns. Doesn't Gwendolyn have horns?
That's what I'm saying.
Gwendolyn has horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not human. No, it's just
And actually, Gwendolyn is probably the one that got me to look at the book and say, "Oh, what is this?"
Oh.
Because she's on the cover of one of these
And she looks
the
good.
issues.
Yeah. I like that
Yes.
a lot.
So she is a Black woman, and she's got this wicked afro
Yeah.
and these horns that come through, and she's wearing it's all white.
Yeah.
She's standing with a spear, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Or staff.
A staff, I want to say, but yeah, she's like, but I also was like, girl, if you don't leave that man alone, he don't want you no more.
But they were supposed to be like betrothed.
Yeah.
But he went to jail.
Changes
Okay.
very little.
Okay. I was like, girl,
She was in love with Marco.
yeah, that's true. But girl, you don't leave him alone. He don't want you. No, he don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you.
It took her a minute.
Yeah. I do also want to talk. Oh,
Go ahead.
I also want to talk about the art.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy the art. I don't know. I want to show it a little bit. This is I don't know. I loved this panel. I really just like, we call it the revolution. And this is how it would end, Of course you have to turn the page, everyone. What do you mean? Who are these people? And I just love it. And I just think, again, this diversity of characters and species and just and then it's gonna be a twist of some sort. Who are these people? How did they get here? And what are they gonna do? They're gonna murder people. I think that's the answer that we should go with. People are going to die.
I think at the same time Game of Thrones was out, so it was very much don't get too attached.
Oh, okay.
I will say this art is very colorful. It's very immersive.
Yeah.
But this book is horny on main at all times.
So true. So true. You'll turn a page, you're like, oh, full body exposure.
Yes. It's
Oh my gosh.
even with that robot head,
Yeah.
the television head.
Yeah. We're gonna see all the rest of your body.
Yep.
Yeah. I horniness aside, I do think this book is so about relationships and like, I mean, even like when they go to meet the author on Quietus, I think, which also is kind of funny, like the name of that planet. Like, he's like just been writing these books that have inspired them to like think about the world differently. And I'm just like, yes, that's the point. Revolution. I'm not going to make any allusions to where we are today, guys.
And like there's only 2 people that know that they think that way. There's no one else that they know that thinks the way they do.
Yeah. And that's got to be.
Except for the man hunting them. He understands what those books are about. He's like, yeah, we're going to find them there.
I almost went to the real world because the guy who runs Project 2025 has a master's in African American history.
I know.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I could live my whole life without knowing that.
yes, I just was like, interesting. He took Know Thy Enemy very well. But I really love this. What other places do you see or what other themes do you see in this series, and where do you see them explored the most? And then part B of this question, which is maybe a different question, is like, what are you hoping to see too in our upcoming episodes? Because we haven't actually like touched on the heartbreak of the very final panels.
Are we hunting the will down? Are we using
Right? Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping for miracles, so you're right. Yeah.
Well, I love the way that technology and nature merge.
Mm-hmm.
The ship.
Yeah.
The ship is a spaceship.
Yes.
But it's also sentient.
Yeah, it grew in the forest.
And the
It
tree.
grew.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a tree.
Yeah.
I love that.
I've never seen anything like that before.
And that's the other thing.
Yeah.
That there are so many things that they have put together, and
Fully, you'll turn the page and go, I don't know where we are.
like the little people.
Yeah. Gus's people.
Yes.
We have Gus's people, but we also have the meerkat people. But yeah, it's
Are
just
these like seals?
yes, Gus's people are like seals. And then we have the meerkat world that was getting sucked into the singularity. Which that's
place
the
to
other
be.
thing. There's like 27 different storylines in this big overarching
Yes.
storyline. We meet so many different people. It's really like the woman who was getting Alana high, like saves her life in the end. You're like, that is cool and crazy, and now she's dead. So yeah, I just think it's so interesting. So we are recommending this to folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Coupon code or anything.
No,
we have to
yeah.
go.
Real influencer over
Yeah,
here.
library. Get down to the new library and see if they have got it.
Yes.
Yes. It's at the library has the graphic novels. Yes.
That is great. Well, Jade, is there anything you want to promote for the house this week?
I think that by the time this airs, Black Fae Day will be done.
Yeah.
But the Juneteenth steampunk events, we will be participating in the Juneteenth parade. There is a Freedom Lab and Family Day at UNO on June 13th. That's the same day as the parade. June 13th in the evening is a 21 and up vaudeville show. On Sunday is the Juneteenth Steampunk Ball.
And you can find all this information on our social media or our website. And we hope that you'll join us again. Stay nerdy, Omaha. I'm winking.